aka Call Me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 26 Boss Babe Begs for Money After Layoff. Let's get right into it.
I know I look ugly right now, but I don't even care, bro. I don't care. Yo, tell me why I just went to work today and was there probably an hour. They called me and my lab partner. They said, can you and so-and-so come into the conference room with me? And right then, that moment, I knew we were cooked. Long story short, our positions have been eliminated. The worst part about all of this is I literally started that job because I came from a lab that I got laid off from because the company closed. So I literally have just been here just a little bit over a year. And here I am again, right back in the same freaking position, bro. I can't do this, bro. Like, it took everything in me not to crash out in there on them folks because I am just so angry. I'm so tired. It's like, if it's not one thing, it's another, bro. And on top of that, I'm in the middle of trying to move too. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I've been working in labs in Little Rock since 2021. There are no labs here for real that are paying more than $20 an hour. It took me for 3 months to find this job after I got laid off from my last job. I worked in 5 different labs at this point. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to apply. I don't know.
I hate to offer the same prescription after all these videos, but the first question that comes to mind is, where is your man? Where is your man? Women get on TikTok with these ugly tears talking about, I got laid off. She went from one layoff to the next, and it took her 3 months to find this job. And on top of that, she's looking for a home. She's trying to move as well. Now, I would say this, men, we're not wallets, but we could soothe a lot of these problems. I'm saying we could soothe a lot of these problems. And a lot of women are getting laid off. They don't know what to do. And I found this video interesting as well. Take a look.
At this point, come pay these bills and cheat. Do what you want in peace. I don't give a damn. Just pay the bills. Shit, even if you want to go half and half, that's fine with me. I'll take that. Shit, I'll take a quarter or something. Just come take the trash out, pump the gas, and clean the car and roll the blunt. Pay the bills. Fuck. At this point,
I'm telling you, women are getting desperate now. They're starting to see that life is not all that great when you decenter men, right? Because look, your bills still need to be paid. For some reason, you don't want to take the trash out, and you want a certified blunt roller. I don't smoke, but I know a lot of men do, and a lot of men will be happy to step in that place, pay for some bills, and also get a pass to cheat. You say pay all the bills and cheat. What about 50-50 and cheat? You might have to settle for it, because if you got nothing right now, you have no other options. You have no other options. Anyway, I found this video to be interesting as well. Take a look.
I texted my man talking about something. I'm hungry. And you know what he responded with? That's crazy. What you finna get? Nigga, a new man.
That's pretty funny. What you finna get? A new man? Girl, the next man's going to say exact same thing. What you talking about? Anyway, I thought this video, you know, you remember this girl? The Ninja Turtle, right? The below 5. Take a look what she got to say right here.
Start asking these niggas for money. If you're out at the grocery store and a man is bothering you, say, oh, do you want to pay for my groceries? He's either going to pay for them or he's going to leave you alone. Same with the gas station. You're out getting gas. A man comes to bother you. Do you want to pay for my gas? You either get your gas paid for or he leave you the hell alone. Even if you're just out walking on the street, he's like, hey, where you going? I'm going to the Chanel store. Do you want to come with me? Do you want to buy me something? They're either going to spend that coin or they're going to leave you alone. Either way, you win. Ask them for money. When men make you uncomfortable, make them uncomfortable back. Start asking these.
She's acting like she has all these options. Listen, I know you're popping on TikTok. I'm going to give it to you. I know you're popping on TikTok. One of the reasons why you're popping on TikTok is not that you're right, is that you affirm what other women believe to be right. You just affirm what they're saying. 2, you're butt Uggs. You are butt Uggs. I'm just keeping it real with you. You butt Uggs, girl. I don't know. Your mama must have sat on you when she gave birth to you. Now, I want to say this, though. I do want to say this. She says, ask a man for money is either he pay for something or leave you alone. Men, just say this in the comments. Would you rather pay for her groceries or leave her alone? Men, in the comments, would you rather pay for this three's groceries or leave her alone? I'm not even going to say what I would do. You should know what I'm going to do. Anyway, this is the same type of girl in the future that's going to complain, oh, men don't approach anymore. Men don't approach anymore. Yeah, when you give us the option to leave you alone or pay for your bills, we're going to choose a primer. We're going to choose a former, okay? We're going to leave you alone. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, here's a woman that thought she got over on men. Take a look.
Imagine taking me out to dinner thinking you're going to use me as an example. At the end of the night, you pull that whole 50-50 thing, thinking you're going to humble me. I grab you by your hand, look you deep in your eyes, and say, it's okay, baby. Keep your chump change. I got it. It's hard out here for everybody. I pay the whole bill, tip the waiter well, make one phone call. We walk out the restaurant, and the finest man you have ever seen jump out of a big body Benz, baby. Open my door, kiss me on my lips, and say, let's go, baby. I look back at you, blow you a kiss, and tell you to have a good night, because I know I am. Two can play that game, baby. I'm bad. Fuck you mean.
You bad. You Uggs. What you talking about? You Uggs, girl. You need to look in the mirror. That story sounded cool, and you might have thought you flexed, but I would have been happy with this outcome, right? If I say, hey, man, I didn't know you were going to look like this, so, your profile, you looked a little better, so, can we go 50-50? And then you whisper in my ear and tell me, baby, I know times was hard, I'm going to pay for everything. My heart would have dropped. I'd have been, is that all it took? And then on top of that, after we get outside the restaurant, you got another nigga pick you up and drive you home. So now I ain't got to drive you home. So I got a free meal and I don't got to drive all the way to West Bumblefuck to your crib. Yo, shit, if I got to say this on every date that a girl looks like you, I would gladly say it. Please tell me this is true. Man, guys, tell me you wouldn't love that outcome with a girl that looks like this. Anyway, here's an attractive girl. An attractive girl struggle in dating too. I know a lot of women think they don't. Think if you're a baddie, you got all the options in the world. But bad girls got the exact same problem. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Safe Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly. You just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Maybe this is why I'm single, but I want to know if I'm tripping. I've been talking to this guy from the moment I connected with him, which is something that I should have paid attention to. And again, here I go, not following my intuition. He was already pushing back the time. We were supposed to meet at 8:30. He's like, oh wait, let's meet at 10. Work got busy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sure, fine, let's do that. 10 o'clock comes by. Oh, I'm just getting out of the sauna. I forgot to do this. I have to do one more step. Is it okay if we meet by 11? At this point, I was like, nah, forget it. Let's just meet another day. Like, okay, great. Let's meet tomorrow. I get off early, blah, blah, blah. I said, great. Tomorrow comes. It's almost the time that we're supposed to meet. I don't hear from him. I text him and I'm like, hey, are we supposed to meet? That was already something that I shouldn't have done. He's like, yeah, actually, it's going to have to be a little bit later because something came up. But I should be to you by this time. Red flag number 2. But still, I was like, you know what? Fine. Don't ever do that. Ended up showing up way later than he was supposed to. The original time. Still earlier than the curfew that I give myself to leave my house. We met up around 9:30. We were supposed to hang out around 3:30. But I had things to do, so it worked out. But still, those are things that you do not ignore. What you allow in the beginning continues in the relationship. So then, he calls me babe and baby and all these things, and I'm like, that's really fast, but whatever, fine, that's probably how you are. Gives me a lot of compliments, gives me a lot of love, implies that his new apartment is going to be my new apartment. Just a lot of love bombing behavior. Still, I liked him, so I was like, whatever. This past week, he's like, I want to see you Wednesday, I miss you, da-da-da-da. Okay, Wednesday comes along. He's like, actually, let's hang out tomorrow. I get off earlier. We'd have more time together. I'm like, actually, that works out great because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Thursday comes along. And I'm like, hey, I'm in this area, so if it works easier for you, let's just meet over here. Crickets. Until 6:30, Yesterday evening, he says, I'm so sorry I got home early. I knocked out. I missed your call. I'm actually going to eat and go back to bed. Huh? Wait, what? I'm like, this is the same guy who said he hasn't felt like this for over 10 years, said he wants me to meet his family. Sir, your words are not matching your actions. You do not care about my time. It's always on your time. You've pushed back my time since the moment we connected. No, it's time for me to say something. And so I did. And I don't know if I'm overreacting, which I don't think I am. I don't think I should have even entertained this to begin with. But I fell for the blah, blah, blah. Okay? The blah, blah, blah. Never again.
You know, it's so funny because, men, you gotta learn from this. She might be complaining. You might think to yourself, oh, yeah, I would never do that. No, do exactly what he did because it works on her. Listen, attractive girls go after men they're very attracted to. Okay? Take it from a man that has had this happen a lot of times. The worst thing you could do is treat her like someone you really like yourself. You gotta let her chase you. Yeah. I know, it's funny, right? It's wild. Women who are Uggs would never know this, that attractive girls get bad treatment too. Why? Because it works. The minute you treat an attractive girl like you don't give a damn, it goes in your favor. He just lied to her. Oh, he said, oh yeah, my apartment is going to be your apartment. I'm really feeling you. I want to introduce you to my family. I ain't never felt this way in the last 10 years. You don't got to validate none of that. You don't got to validate none of that. You just run that game. That game going to work. That's all you got to do, bro. Take notes. You see me? Take notes. Now, here's a couple things. She mentioned all the red flags. Red flag number 1. Red flag number 2. She kept ignoring them. Why? Because she liked him. Attraction, and he's running game. He kept changing the time. Now, if you're a guy and a girl keeps changing the time, it's a red flag. It's a red flag, okay? But she kept making herself available. It was 3 o'clock. It went from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. It went from 6 o'clock to 9:30, and she kept with it. She kept her whole schedule clear for this man. This is real player shit. Now, 2 things I would say about this. If I was her brother or if I was her good friend, I'm like, hey, it's either 1 or 2 things, right? It's either he don't really like you, which that could be the case, or he has a girlfriend or several other girls, okay? Because if he is struggling to make time for you, chances are he got something else holding his attention. And as much as women think, oh yeah, that's no good, I'm telling you, bro, if you have women, that's the easiest way to get other women, because you won't have time for them. You're gonna have I remember, one girl wanted me to hang out with her, so all right, I'll hang out with you. But I was spending time with another girl, and I was about to go to this other girl's crib, but I fell asleep. I passed out at the other girl's crib. You know what I'm saying? So I woke up the next morning, and I hit her up, and I pulled up to her crib, and she was angry, but she still accepted me in her crib, and I still smashed her. So now I'm smashing 2 girls back to back. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't even know it. You feel me? So I'm saying this, a lot of men that want game, this is game in real time, bro. Great video. I like this video a lot. Anyway, here's another video I thought was pretty interesting. Take a look.
What is it about us that makes us crave people who don't want us? I had a conversation with my dad the other day. He said, so Jenna, tell me about your dating life. I told him about this guy that was interested in me at the beginning of the year. The first date, I was sure that I did not like him. I'm very picky. I can be shallow. I want to break those bad dating habits. So I agreed to go on a second date with this man. And the second date, I absolutely knew there was nothing that he could do to make me attracted to him, want to be in a relationship or anything. He was an amazing guy. He was so sweet. He was gentlemanlike. He made it known that he wanted me. He had all the qualities, but it just wasn't there for me. And after that second date, in that morning, I sent him a lovely message. I'm okay. And I sent him that message because my body would start to reject him. My body would get annoyed if he texted me. My heart would drop when I would see he wanted to hang out. When my body starts rejecting you, when my body starts telling me no, I know it's time for me to tell you no. So when I broke things off with him, he called me. He wanted to talk about it, see if there was anything he could have done. He was kind of upset, and I understood why. So I was more than happy to have this conversation with him. I told my dad this story. My dad asked, so what did he do? I said, he did nothing wrong. He asked, so there was nothing he could have done to make you want to be with him or anything like that. I said, no, he did nothing. It's just me. He said, exactly. So my dad switched the perspective and was like, Jenna, if a guy cuts things off with you and he tells you that it's nothing you could have done, believe it the first time. Stop trying to think that you did something, that there's something you done, that things could have changed, because it couldn't. Because even still to this day, I know him and I wouldn't work. I wouldn't want to be with him. But the trick and narrative of this story is sometimes when we reflip the narrative back on us, we still think we could have done something to make that person like us. And it comes from the craving of wanting them to approve of us, to accept us. And that's not okay. I think I cracked this code and wanted to share it with you guys.
She said absolutely nothing. But I like this video because it could show you how dumb a girl could be and her simp-ass daddy. Her simp-ass daddy said a bunch of nothing. She's like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Where do I start? I don't know where to start. Lady, okay, first, the whole thing that my body rejected you. You did nothing wrong, but I didn't feel anything on the inside. First of all those feelings of butterflies and stuff like that, all that is anxiety. And when you go into anxiety, that is the sympathetic automatic nervous system, right? That's your fight or flight nervous system. They call them SANS, okay? Sympathetic autonomic nervous system, okay? Something like that, okay? That's all you're feeling, the butterflies, because your body's shutting down your major organs to send the blood to your extremities, your arms and your legs, so you could run, okay? Essentially, what that really means is that a man made you nervous. He made you intimidated of him. And a lot of women think they like a man if they feel intimidated in him, meaning that they feel like they're less than him, which proves my point that men are the prize and women prefer men to be on pedestals, because the only way you get butterflies is if you have a man on a pedestal and you're dealing with him and you're not sure if he likes me back. Does he like me? Does he like me? I'm not sure if he likes me. This feeling, this guy gave her too much certainty, and she's like, "Wait, I don't feel anything. You know, I like you, but my body's not telling me. I'm trying to rely on my body." Stupidity. Well, she's gonna end up. This girl's on a conveyor belt to single motherhood. She's on that. She hopped on that same conveyor belt all these goofy girls do to become a single mother by chasing after a man who really don't want them, but because they felt all the feelings, the butterflies, my body said yes. Listen, R. Kelly's body said yes too, even though his mind was telling him no, okay? His mind was telling him no. He should have listened to his mind. All right, here's a wild story. I'm going to play a little bit of it because it's crazy. Take a look.
Y'all want to hear a story time on how one time I was doing the nasty and my coochie was sinking? Come on in. I'm gonna be embarrassed later, like when people see it, but I don't give a damn, bitch. I'm trying to get some money off of TikTok, okay? Anyways, y'all, so I was messing with this fine ass light skinned dude, y'all. Fine as fuck. Like, I couldn't believe I pulled him. Well, actually, I mean, not saying like I'm ugly or anything, but like, he was like one of the popular boys, like fine as fuck, like damn, you want Big Maya, you want T-Paul. Anyways, I was 19 years old at the time, and y'all, okay, let me tell you the secret. Okay, so my mama, like growing up, like she never taught me the proper way, like how to clean my pocketbook, so like I had learned myself, y'all. So I started having sexual intercourse when I was 16. So when I was 16, y'all know what I used to do? Oh, please don't judge me. Well, I know y'all about to judge me. I don't give a fuck. This pocketbook good now. Anyways, I used to put deodorant on my coochie. Like, I'll like just get deodorant like every time I get out of the shower, and I know I might do some nasty shit, I'll just put deodorant up there. So then, like, I used to always tell dudes I don't like head, because I already knew it would taste like deodorant. I knew that shit wouldn't taste right. So I was like, I don't like head. But the whole time I ain't never had no head because I was scared. Anyways, yes, I used to put deodorant up there. So I'm 19 at this time, and I was like, damn, bitch, you can't keep putting deodorant up there. Okay, so this particular day, I knew I'm about to go see this fine dude, my stupid tail, and I didn't put no deodorant in my coochie like I normally do. So I just washed her, and I didn't smell nothing, so I thought I was straight. Shit. So y'all, boom, he hit me up. We go to his house. Well, I go to his house. Y'all, like, we just doing what we do. Y'all, okay, so at first we land on top of the covers. We a missionary. Yeah, this position we in missionary. So I'm on the covers, and y'all, as soon as he stuck that shit in, a horrific smell came out. Like a horrific smell. Like, I smelled that shit immediately, so I know he smelled that shit. And you know what he did when he smelled it? He made me get up, move the covers, and laid me back down, and we just continue. Like, he still, humped on me.
Now, this is a very disturbing video. I didn't have to play all that, but I wanted to just show you the level of delusion in modern women and why. Because men will simp, even if it's things that will hit it. Okay, and sometimes, I won't lie, I've been guilty of this before. Not with a girl that look like this, okay? Sometimes if the girl ain't smelling that great down there and she's a baddie, okay, I felt embarrassed for her and I knew I just never talk to her again, okay? But this is wild. She stinks. Right? She's an Oompa Loompa. She weighs more than a football player. And the dude still hit it. And might I say, she puts deodorant on her pocketbook. Yo. Yo. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting. Take a look.
The men are ruining nightlife. Simple. I've seen a lot of discourse on why nightlife is not the same across the US, and there are many factors as to why, but one of the low-hanging fruits that could really turn this ship around is the menfolk. Last night, my girls and I went on a random side quest and ended up at Damballa, where Sierra was there previewing a new album that she was dropping. As she's coming out, the men are bulldozing past us and ending up in the front. I kid you not, the first 2.5 rows were all men. And men of all sizes, but 6'5", standing in the front. I'm not going to label these men sassy because that's the patriarchy at work, but I think the better way to describe them is the gentlemen are not out. The gentlemen are at home, okay? Chivalry, like you're the man in front of me. You see that I'm...
They were sassy men, and it's crazy that they could never tell the distinction. Ain't no alpha man running to be in the front next to Sierra and her goofy ass. They were sassy men. Don't say men. Don't try to lump us all together when it's convenient. They were sassy men. Call it like it is. Ain't no real dude, ain't no pimp, ain't no player running to be in front of Sierra during her album release party. It's not happening. But women never called out, and that's why I wanted to play that video. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting too. Take a look.
I say talking to new niggas makes me realize why I recycle my old nigga for so many years, baby. Because days like today, I just got my nails done, about to go get my hair touched up, get my lashes together. We was fucking around and he called me on a day like today. And he said, "What you doing?" And I said, "Oh, getting my nails done." Or, "Oh, getting my hair, lashes done." He gonna say, "Where you at? Where you at so I can pull up on you and give you some money? TT doing your hair? How much he charging you so I can give you some money to get your shit together? And when you get done, we going outside." You understand what I'm saying? It ain't that what you doing, what you doing. He ain't with all that talking. You understand? It's what you doing, where you at, I'm about to, we about to type of things. And it's not just for the fun situations, you understand? It's not just on...
He's a simp. And the reason why you won't date him, because you know he's a simp and you don't respect him and he don't give you them butterflies. But you want the man that gives you butterflies to simp for you, and it won't happen. So what do? You use him when you want to, and you chase after the man that won't give you a dime. This is how it works. This is how it works. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting too. Take a look.
When I say older guys show up in love, that's what I mean. They show up in love. They are ready to move you in on the second date. They move really fast. I feel like older guys make lifestyle decisions. They don't date. Like, they ready. They thinking 12 years in advance. They ready right now. So I say that to say I was on this date with this older guy. And, you know, we having a good time. We went for dinner, drinks, and some conversation. And then we went out to this club. So while we in the club, like, I noticed he started putting his hands around me. And he mentioned to me that we were the cutest couple in the club. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, a couple? This is our first date. But, you know, whatever. I'm just going along with the flow. Whatever. We end the night off good. You know, like, I went home. We went our separate ways. And the next morning, y'all, I wake up. This man telling me, "Good morning, beautiful. You know, I can really see myself building something with you." And then he mentioned, if you and the kids ever need anything, let me know. Like, he mentioned to me, I'm even willing to help you start paying your bills.
This is a simp, and she came to the internet to brag about how her goofy ass found somebody willing to pay for some bills and accept her and her kids, and she believe in everything he's saying. The number one red flag of a simp is he gonna text you a good morning text the next day. You know why he's showing up in Love? Because he ain't got no other opportunity. You're the only girl that accepted him on a date. I'm just saying. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I just saw this video of a woman literally screaming to her lungs, saying she doesn't know why black men don't respect black women. Like, she feels like we're the only race that gets so much criticism from our men. And I swear I'm not being a pick-me. We really have to just look at the facts. In every other culture, you know, women are literally the example of submission when it comes to how they operate alongside men. In those cultures, women get taken care of, yes, but that is why they have to sacrifice literally all of their free will. Most cultures, women can't dress the way they want. Their marriages are picked out for them. They cannot divorce. They cannot say no to their husband, but their husband can literally do whatever he wants. And they listen and obey. Literally whatever the husband says, they listen and obey. No arguing, no.
This girl is what you would call a pick-me. She's trying to say whatever she can say because clearly she got a newborn. She not with the baby father. And she's trying to get seen on TikTok. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I come across videos like this too. It ain't going to work, baby girl. I feel for you. But shout out to all my players. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.